Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My name is Fabulous19 and it's time to get fabulous by playing this game. Enjoy. KO! Alright, now that Vargas is out of the way, we can move on. Oh, another thing you might want to keep in mind is that this is the Super Nintendo version of the game. And the Game Boy Advance copy of the game is something I'm more familiar with, but one thing they've changed is the naming of the weapons and some of the characters' moves. Like, for example, Sabin's Blitz attack in this game is called Pummel, where he just punches the heck out of his opponent. But in the Game Boy Advance version, it's called Raging Fist. So some of the names have been changed, so this might get a little confusing. But what I'm gonna do is probably just call it by the GBA names. Even some of the weapons and the equipment have different names, like goggles in this game is an accessory that prevents darkness, which is just a status ailment. But in the GBA version it's called Silver Spectacles. So that might get a little confusing. I have to make sure I put up notes in the video to let you know what the differences in the names are, but they do the same thing. So that's all. I guess that's all that really matters. They do the same thing. Okay, and so Sabin joins your party. He's pretty much your tank of the game, I guess you could say that. Lots of defense right from the get-go, really. Even with the shield. And relics are basically your accessories. And here are your skills, look. When you see Blitz, the names have changed. Even actually in this version they don't even tell you the names, they just show you what buttons you have to press to do the moves. So that's something I never noticed that before. Actually in the GBA version they tell you the name and then they show you the buttons to press. And here they don't even bother telling you the names. I guess you have to put in the buttons first in battle and then the name will just pop up. Now, since the game apparently isn't listing the moves in his Blitz menu, the first three moves that he learns are Raging Fist, Aurora Cannon, and Meteor Strike. So basically Raging Fist, or actually Aura Cannon, oh wait, here it is right now, Aura Cannon, that's basically what that is. They call it Aura Bolt in this version. It pretty much performs like a Goku from Dragon Ball Z type of attack. What's that attack called? I can't remember now. Kamehameha Wave, yeah, that's what it's called. It's pretty much what Sabin does. for Aurora Cannon, and then his Meteor Strike, he pretty much lifts the opponent up into the air like 500 feet. I don't know how high he's lifting them, but 500 feet, and then just slams him into the ground. And against bigger opponents, it looks kind of ridiculous. Alright, do you see that right there? That's the Meteor Strike technique, or in this game it's called Suplex. Very powerful move, and yet there's still stronger moves up his sleeves. You just haven't learned them yet. But we will in time. We will in time. Make sure you check all boxes, crates, bushes, barrels, trash cans, whatever you gotta do. Just make sure you check all that stuff. They usually have items in it. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's just basic stuff, but still it's worth kind of checking out. Actually, you might want to do that with in any role-playing game. Just check everything. They usually hide stuff everywhere. Now, from checking everything, that pot earlier before, we got a green cherry item. You won't really need that just yet. You can just sell the green cherries if you get them. They're items that remove imp status, where you get turned into a little green frog duck thing. I don't know what it is, but that's what it's for, is to get rid of that. But right now, nobody casts imp that much. You can just sell it. You don't need that. Just, at least for now, you won't need it. Speaking of hidden items around, check the old clocks, those long, tall wooden clocks. When you're inside of towns, for some reason, they always, and I mean always, have elixirs in them. Elixirs give you full health and full magic energy, so you might want to save those for desperate situations, but for some reason they always give you elixirs in them. I think Final Fantasy V is the same thing, where they just give you elixirs inside of old clocks. I don't know who is putting elixirs in these clocks, but they need to keep on doing it because it's helpful. Who knows, maybe they put those elixirs in the clock because they ran out of room to put it elsewhere. Maybe they just ran out of shelves and thought to themselves, I have nowhere to put this item. Let's see, do I put it over here? No, that space is full. Do I put it in the drawer? No, that's full. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna put it inside the clock. Surely nobody's gonna steal it out of the clock, right? Right? No. This is a role-playing game. We're gonna take your items. We steal everything in these RPGs. All your items belong to us. Alright, after talking to everybody, just talk to this guy and he'll show you to Bannon. When you talk to Bannon, he'll ask you if you want to join him or not. Just say no to him. Pretend that he's offering you drugs and just say no to him. Say no to drugs and just say no, no, no. If you do this 2 or 3 times, actually, you'll get a accessory way ahead of time than you're supposed to get it. You will get the Genji Glove. The Genji Glove allows you to use 2 weapons at once, which means twice the amount of hits per turn. And with the right combination of relics or accessories, whatever you would like to call it, you can do some serious damage this way. So keep saying no. And no to his drugs.
He's right, drug dealers are dorks. Don't even talk to them. Cowabunga!
Did I do the right thing?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Alright, see, now here's where we get the Genji Glove. He gives this to Terra to keep her safe, and boom, got it. Received Genji Glove. Now remember, that allows you to have 1 weapon in each hand, and it gives you 5 points more defense. Alright, now Bannon joins the party. Now when Bannon's in the party, you want him in the back row. Do that immediately. Stop what you're doing, put him in the back row. Also, you cannot adjust any of his equipment, you can't take stuff off of him, you can't put things on him, so don't waste your time trying to do that. It won't allow you to do that. Now, while he's in the back row, you'll be on this raft as you go down the river. It's like a mini game of sorts. You can't run from the battle, of course, because where are they going to run off to? Jump in the river and drown? I mean, seriously. So you're just pretty much stuck on the raft, and all the battles you encounter on the raft are forced battles. The whole point of this little mini game is to keep Bannon safe, so you want his HP to be as full as possible. Throughout the entire fight, you want Bannon to just spam his Prey ability, which allows him to heal on average 161 points of health to everybody in your party. So keep spamming that every time it's his turn. They might have changed the name in this original Super Nintendo version from Prey to something else. Like I said, they changed the words all over the place. I don't know why they just don't keep it the same. So we're on the raft, it'll take us to Narshe, hop aboard, say yes. And then tells you just protect Bannon at all costs. Those of you playing this on the Game Boy Advance, here is the equipment setup. It's on the screen right now. Read it thoroughly, pause the video, read it, whatever you gotta do, give it a try, and see if that doesn't help you. Assuming, of course, you even have any of this equipment. If you actually bought at least one of every item in town, try to buy at least one of every item, grind for a little bit of money, and just buy one of everything, because you never know what you're gonna need until it's too late. Even if you think it's like a useless piece of equipment, accessory, weapon, item, whatever, just buy at least one just to see what it's all about. Don't make silly decisions, okay? Just use caution, be paranoid about what you think you'll need and what you don't think you'll need. And if you don't think you'll need it, you probably might need it eventually, so take it with you anyway. You know, just common sense. And I only say that because you never know when something stupid might happen. So at the very least, you want to be prepared for it. Just in case. Boss Ultras.